what I wanted to spend some time with you tonight to talk about is an area that a lot of citizens just don't know about anymore, and that's the relationship between local law enforcement and the Constitution. Because what you see law enforcement doing a lot of times now is not in keeping with what we're supposed to do in the Constitution. If you look at the Constitution, Article 6 of the Constitution will tell you that any judicial or executive officer is required to take an oath to defend the Constitution. In the New Mexico State Constitution, we have the same statement. So any elected official that you have in New Mexico has given an oath, either to God or based on his own integrity, that he will defend the Constitution of the United States and of the state of New Mexico. That is the first thing that we promise. It is not the second thing we promise. Now, I think we've all probably met a law enforcement officer at some point in time in our life that we felt didn't treat us quite fairly or didn't act within the confines of the Constitution. And that's because not only citizens, but law enforcement agencies throughout the United States do not teach the importance of the Constitution as the basic law of the land. So law enforcement officers at times, not all of them, but some of them start to think of that Constitution as kind of a barrier. Something to kind of ignore, something to figure your way around, something to not quite work with. What it is it's the perfect guideline for how local law enforcement is supposed to operate. It gives us the tools. It tells us how to deal with our fellow citizens, because I'll remind you that local law enforcement is not separate of the community. We're part of it. We are empowered by you,